Alright, if you haven't heard yet, Shadow Gangs 0 is coming out on pretty much everything, all the way back to the Sega Dreamcast, Sega Genesis, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox platforms, you know, the whole Xbox, XYZ, XY, 1, 2, 3, Steam, and, and the Neo Geo. If you're looking for a homage to Shinobi, or Bad Dudes, then you're going to want to check out Shadow Gangs. It's 0, I should say. It's not just Shadow Gangs, it's Shadow Gangs 0. Now, and currently on Kickstarter, has 425 backers, raised just shy of $84,000, and has 9 days to go. Now, their goal was $52,443. That's kind of a odd number, but okay. Like I said, they're calling it a Shinobi homage to like Bad Dudes, you know, that style. Basically, what it means it's like a brawler. It's like take Final Fight or Streets of Rage, put it in the style of Shinobi or Bad Dudes, which you basically have one plane. You're not able to move up and down in the screen. So, you know, if a bullet's coming at you, an object of some sort's been thrown, it will hit you. There's no dodging it other than ducking, deflecting, or jumping it. That's the only options. There's no just move up or down the screen slightly. Now, I do want to bring up, one thing I do want to bring up is the cost. I understand Neo Geo's $300 and something, which is actually, in today's money, that's cheaper than what Neo Geo games cost back in the day. It's $350 a game is kind of what they cost back in 1992. I mean, you know, just for inflation. Whoa, that's well over $500. So the Neo Geo editions are technically cheaper than what they would have been, according, you know, based on the original releases. I do want to point out that I like this. I appreciate it. It's I think it's a great, you know, wonderful of them doing. They're offering digital editions for Neo Geo, Dreamcast, and let me scroll down just a little bit. I believe there's a digital edition for the Sega Genesis as well. Don't okay, maybe don't count me on. Don't hold me to that one. I'm not seeing it on their Kickstarter page. If it is, there it is. Mega, you know, they got a little bit of a typo there. Meg Archive digital edition. It's about $33. That's seems high. Let's just say it that way. But the reason I say that seems high is if you look at what they're charging for the Mega Drive standard boxed edition, they say it's a physical box, or excuse me, physically boxed cartridge edition for the Sega Genesis. It'll be available as a US, you know, United States, European, or Japanese variation. Now, what concerns me is I understand this is a physical edition, but they're charging about $105 for the physical Mega Drive Sega Genesis edition. I don't know. It just seems high to me. I mean, it seems high. You know, $33 for the digital seems high, but I mean, if you want to support them, I mean, you know, you got to pay what the developer publisher wants. So, I mean, unfortunately for me, these prices are way out of my price range for this type of product. Now, I wanted to bring it to your attention because there's 9 days left. So if you are in the market wanting to have a complete Sega Genesis Mega Drive collection, including after lifespan, however you want to refer to it, releases, there is this, and it's going to cost you about $105. I'm assuming that does not include shipping. It may. I don't think it does. But don't hold me to that. You know, anyhow, it's just the prices seem a little high to me. It's just, I mean, I'm just concerned. I understand the game's going to get funded. That is freaking wonderful. I am so happy this game's going to get funded, and I hope more games like this, more developers and publishers understand the value in offering a digital version for fans of older consoles. Not everybody has a Sega Genesis laying around, or a Neo Geo, but we may want to play that version Because maybe we, via emulation, good or bad, I don't care. That's your opinion. I mean, via emulation may be the only way we can play it. Some fans prefer Neo Geo over, say, Sega Genesis. Maybe they prefer the Switch over Xbox. But I do want to say thank you to the developers for making a digital version of this available. I don't know. What do y'all think? Am I just out of touch with how much it costs nowadays to produce a game? I mean, am I wrong for thinking $33 for a Sega Genesis digital is too expensive? I mean, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PS5 digital editions are all $24. I just don't understand why the Neo Geo and the Sega Genesis digital editions are $33. Maybe they're expecting to sell less of them? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. What do y'all think of this? Am I out of touch? Prices too high? Or the prices just right? Is this normal? Let me know.